Roco Radio basketball coverage will start in 2 minutes. Tonight's basketball pregame show will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Roco Radio basketball coverage will start in 1 minute. Tonight's hoops coverage on Roco Radio will start in 30 seconds. The following is a presentation of Roco Radio Sports. Local high school basketball. Roco Radio hits the hardwood to cover the teams that you love in Rockingham County. Reedsville High School, Rockingham County High School, McMichael High School, Moorhead High School, Bethany Community School. Your home for boys and girls basketball across Rockingham County is Roco Radio. Find us live on your favorite social media app at rocoradio.com and on the Live 365 app on your mobile device by searching for Roco Radio. Local sports coverage on Roco Radio is made possible thanks to you, our supporters and fans, and the fans of local athletes and coaches across our area. It's also made possible thanks to the wonderful small businesses that believe in our coverage, believe in our community, and believe in local athletes. Roco Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville has been serving the Reedsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970 by well-known entrepreneur Leo Rentz, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 Rockingham County Car Wash 3 years in a row. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Shules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scale Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Roco Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your Nice's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school basketball coverage on Roco Radio is brought to you by Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. Roco Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split, or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. High school basketball on Roco Radio is made possible thanks to Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987, providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey when greater comfort and rapid response matter most. Make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journey towards successful seasons. Local basketball coverage is also made possible thanks to our friends at Rockingham Update, the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion and broadcast, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. For local programming, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv, your #1 IPTV station in Rockingham County. We now head courtside for your pregame show. Jay Ramey and Jonathan Hatley with the call right here on Roco Radio and RocoRadio.com.
Hello and welcome in conference semifinals action between the Rockingham County Cougars and the Dudley Panthers coming up very soon. First, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store, located at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrates their 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your Nice's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. It's the Sandy Cross General Merchandise pregame show. I've got Jonathan Hadley here with me. Hadley, how you doing?
I am great. I am looking forward to this conference semifinal match. Rockingham hosting. Going to bring Dudley in here. Dudley at 11-3 in the conference. Rockingham County 12-2. We got the high seed. We got the home field advantage, home court advantage. Bring it on.
And guys, thanks for joining us. Drop your score predictions in the comments, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. So happy to have you along. And Melita's barred from actually putting the score predictions in the comments because she's been right every time.
Yeah.
She just says one team's going to win.
One team wins,
and
one team
it kind of ruins
loses.
it.
I enjoy the broadcast.
Thank you. Thank you,
Hey,
sir.
thank you, sir.
So go ahead and drop your score predictions in the comments. We have a fan come up here. If you want to send us fan mail, send it to Hadley's house. If I knew his address, I would definitely say it right now. No, I'm just kidding.
We need to set up
I
a
wouldn't do that
Roco
to
Radio
you. I wouldn't
PO
put that
box
on.
or something.
Yeah, to the Roco Radio fan mail box. Only have to check it once every like 4 years.
Just
That'd be great.
Send it in a DM to the Facebook page or something. I don't know.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to this preview of the Rockingham County girls. Hadley, what are you looking for tonight?
Well, look for Rockingham to work inside. I talked to our boss, Joe Dexter, today when I went to go pick up some equipment from him. He said in the Smith game, Dudley doesn't have a lot of post presence to speak of, at least from what he had seen watching on the NFHS and that kind of thing. So I expect to work the ball down low, let their rebound and take care of it. You know, the Cougar perimeter shooting's good anyway. He said Dudley does have some great guard play, so that's something that we're going to have to be on the lookout for. Defense is really going to have to clamp down, starting in the midcourt trap, and get a hold to that guard play. But, you know, I expect Rockingham, you know, they won the last matchup with Dudley, lost the first.
Yeah, it was a weird one. I talk about that a little bit in my interview with Jesse Wall. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get to that after this. First, they split the last 10 games evenly, 5-5. Rockingham averages 47 in those games. Dudley averages 46. And the home team has won 8 out of those 10, which bodes well for Rockingham since we're in Wentworth right now. But Rockingham lost to Dudley 48-31 in late January, avenged it 56-37 less than 2 weeks later. It was about 11 days out. So Rockingham's riding their 7-game win streak, double-digit wins over every team left in this conference tournament here in the semifinals of the Mid-State 3A. Rockingham's trying to get their first conference title appearance since 2021-22 season. They beat Atkins in double overtime to make it to the championship, and Dudley aims for their third straight conference title appearance. But Ben L. Smith has won each of the past 3. Rockingham hasn't won a conference title since 2012, trying to win their first one in 13 years. So here's our interview with Coach Jesse Wall. It's the Sandy Cross General Merchandise pregame show. I'm Jay Ramey of Roco Radio here with Coach of the Rockingham County girls, Jesse Wall. Coach Wall, big game tonight, conference semifinals. Any nerves for you? Any nerves for the team?
You know, I always tell the kids and tell everybody it's a good thing to be nervous. Having nerves means you care. But how I am, and I hope the kids are the same way. You know, I get nervous for anything. You can see me before games. No matter who we're playing, I have nerves. But you know, as soon as that national anthem's over, and right when we get to tip off balls in the air, they're gone. Now you just got to do what you prepared for, and nerves are part of preparation. I believe our team's prepared, and we just have to come out and play basketball.
What's the biggest difference between regular season basketball and conference tournament basketball playing the same teams?
Well, the ending is in sight now, so that's kind of that brings it a little bit of that. You know, the year could be over at some point, coming up quick. But the familiarity is the difference now. Is where we've played, like tonight playing Dudley. We've played Dudley twice, and they know what we're going to do. I know what they're going to do. So our kids know, we know each other. So now it's just coming out and playing basketball versus more or less of not as worried about this being this tedious. Are they going to do something different? Because odds are they're not. So now we know what they're doing. They know what we're doing. We just got to do it.
So you mentioned the end's in sight. You know, you've got the tournament coming up. You're presumably going to be in a potential championship tomorrow against the winner of Smith and I believe Eastern Guilford. So how do you keep the team focused on today's game instead of them getting ahead of themselves?
One thing I take pride in, I did it last year, and more importantly last year, but it's the same group, and kind of still harp on it now. We take one day at a time. The goal is to win the day. And we cannot, let's say if we were to play Smith or Eastern Guilford tomorrow, we can't win that game today. All we have to do right now is beat Dudley. Focus on Dudley, and then hopefully if things turn out in our favor, we focus on what lies ahead tomorrow night. And if it doesn't go in our favor, we focus on the next task at hand, which will be that practice preparing for the tournament.
So playing Dudley tonight, you beat Dudley 3 times in 2021-22, split the series in 22-23, lost 3 times in 23-24, and split it in 24-25. So 5-5 overall past 4 years against Dudley. 4 of those wins came at home, fortunately for Rockingham. Would you consider Dudley to be the biggest rivals of Rockingham?
It's kind of hard to say. I know you just went over the numbers, but our first year in this league, our games weren't particularly close. We beat them twice, or 3 times actually in the tournament. And then since then, we hadn't beat them until this year. So it's kind of hadn't really been split head-to-head. There's a team I like to play. Last year, the first time we played them, they came out and just put it to us, and we had no answer for them here last year. Then we go to their place, and honestly, we were another timeout away from probably winning that basketball game. Then having another close conference tournament. This year, it's a tale of 2 games. We go to Dudley and forget how to play basketball. Then we come here and really remember. So it's I consider them a rival, but at this point, like I talked about earlier, we're so familiar with them that it's rivalries aside. It's just a game, and we have to know it. I guess you could say rivalry would be a good word for it, just because, we look forward to Dudley. I'll put it that way.
Okay. And you kind of alluded to it there in your last answer, but first game you lost by 17 to Dudley, and then you beat them by 19 less than 2 weeks later. I remember somebody put the score in the comments, and I was like, what in the world? So what changed between those 2 games?
Oh, well, I don't really know. Like I said, the first one we didn't really know how to play, and we kind of it was a poor game for us, and that happens. It happens throughout. You're not going to play every game perfectly, and we didn't play very well. And we came off the next night and beat Smith and played very well, and kind of got back to things we're doing. So we can just continue to play. Playing our game is what I'm a firm believer. We may not win them all, but playing our game gives us a shot to win. We have a shot to beat anybody we play.
And finally, Coach, you've got a 7-game win streak going on, including double-digit victories over everybody left in this conference tournament. How do you ride that momentum into a big victory tonight?
One day at a time. All we got to focus on now is Dudley.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight. All right, Hadley, what'd you think?
It was classic Coach Wall answers. He was talking about the first matchup with Dudley. They basically just forgot how to play basketball. I can relate as a former coach.
Sometimes I forget how to broadcast. I don't think I've ever learned.
Well, as a coach, you have games where it's like, we worked on this in practice. We work on this every day, and it's like they just have a brain fart and they forget it. It happens even to the best teams. It happened to the Patriots in a Super Bowl. You got to think about
it. Happened to the Chiefs a few days ago.
Right, it happened to the Chiefs. They forgot how to play for an entire half of football. So, these aren't professional athletes. These are high school kids. They're going to have bad games. You just got to minimize the damage in the bad games and overcome, and that's how you advance, especially at this point in the season. You're looking to win a conference tournament and then make a playoff run in state. The top 3 teams in this mid-state 3A are more than likely looking at being state tournament qualifiers. So,
yeah, I think Rockingham's high enough in the RPI that they could pretty much be guaranteed that they're going to be in the postseason no matter what. But you definitely want to get that extra cushion just in case.
Well, if you go out here and you win this conference tournament, you're guaranteed a slot. It doesn't matter the RPI. You win the conference tournament, you're in. That's kind of where I thought.
But you want that extra cushion in winning tonight's game, because if they beat Dudley tonight, it's basically over.
It's a momentum booster without a doubt.
And they've already got the momentum of 7 wins in a row.
Yeah, and they're playing against their 2 opponents that have handed them losses this year. You know, they've got Dudley, who handed them one loss, and if they win tonight, more than likely they're going to be playing Smith, who gave them their other, in a 22-2
and they beat both
record.
of those teams.
And they have beaten both of those teams.
And they've outscored them by
Exactly.
a very small margin, but nevertheless, they've outscored them and outplayed them. But it makes a game like this really, really hard to predict when one game it's 17-point loss and then another's a 19-point win. It's night and day. You want to be on the back end of that, the one with the 19-point win in February instead of getting that win in January.
Right,
but,
right. Having that momentum,
yes.
and you know, your last matchup was a good one. You know, you want that advantage. But they also say that it's tough to beat a good team twice in a row. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those that could be a catch-22. I think if Rockingham plays the game that they're capable of, such as the way they played against Atkins the other night when Joe Dexter and David Woods were covering them, you know, Pruitt's shooting the lights out, Hardy's doing damage inside, Pirtle's doing what she does inside. You know, I think they've got a great shot tonight, and as they advance on, I think they've got a great shot tomorrow night.
So let's go ahead and we've got time. What are your thoughts on tomorrow night's game?
Tomorrow night's game,
all right, let's just say Smith wins. Let's just say they win. Oh,
you know,
what do you think?
You were talking about predictions, and I'm going to throw this one out there. Smith is going to win. Eastern Guilford does not have the talent.
I thought you were saying tomorrow.
level.
I was like, what? You can't
No.
do our fans
No,
like
I'm talking about tonight. Eastern Guilford does
okay.
not have the talent to beat Smith.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Okay, so say Rockingham wins, Smith wins. What
We're playing Smith.
What are you trying to do in the game today to build the momentum towards Smith? Not just win, but what are you trying to do in the win to make you feel good? Because Dudley and Smith are really two very different teams.
Well, both teams have strong guard play. Smith, Dudley both have strong guards. That's the strength of their game. The advantage that Smith has is they also have a post presence. I would work in the post tonight. You know, work my offense in the post, that sort of thing, because that's what you're going to have to do against Smith. You know, Pruitt and Strittmatter are going to do good against guards, whoever they're playing against.
Yeah.
I don't foresee any issues with them being able to play their game because they've been able to all season. But you've got to shut down Smith's post presence, and tonight would be a good night to do that, as Dudley is not as strong in the post.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store, located at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrates their 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice, local pure brand gasoline for the cheapest non-ethanol in Rockingham County. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. National anthem coming up. Don't think that was the national anthem.
No, I don't think they changed the national anthem to Kryptonite.
Welcome to Rockingham County High School at Wall Court for tonight's semifinal matchup between the visiting Dudley Panthers and your Rockingham County Cougars. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able for the presentation of our nation's colors and the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's colors are being presented by Rockingham County High School's very own NC 961 Air Force ROTC unit. Tonight's colors are being presented by the following cadets. Cadet Isaiah Coe, Commander. Cadet Brayson Dudley. Cadet Mackenzie Poole. Cadet Colt Bean. And Cadet Caitlin Pryor.
So it looks like they're starting this game a little bit early.
Thank you.
Maybe slightly. They still got to announce starting lineups.
Semifinal matchup.
Thanks again for joining us on the Sandy Cross General Merchandise pregame show.
Cougars.
Here come the starting lineups.
Starting lineups tonight. First is for the Dudley Panthers. They come in as the number 3 seed in this Mid-State 3A Conference tournament. Number 10, Jalen Taylor.
Jalen Taylor,
Number 15, Kamora
the shooting guard, comes out. Kamora Haith,
21, Janiyah Terry.
Janiyah Terry,
Number 22,
Raylan Baker,
And rounding out the starting five, number 25, Kiara Abney.
and Kiara Abney.
Panthers are coached by...
Thanks again for joining us. Sandy Cross General Merchandise pregame show comes to an end. Conference semifinals about to start, and here come the starting lineups for your Rockingham County Cougars.
Starting lineups for your Rockingham County Cougars. The Cougars come in as the number 2 seed in the Mid-State 3A Conference Tournament. Number 13, Ava Grace Pruitt.
Ava Grace Pruitt comes out wearing number 13.
Reese Purtle.
Reese Purtle up next wearing number 20.
Number 22, Lily Stripmatter.
Lily Stripmatter up next, number 22.
Number 25, Lainey Reb.
Lainey Reb next. And finally, Renaya Hargrove,
For the Cougars, number 32, Renaya Hargrove.
who we believe will be joining us post-game.
By Jesse Wall, assisted by B.J. Bottoms and Mike Williams. Everybody get on your feet. It's time for Cougar basketball. It's time for basketball at the Rock. Get on your feet. Get behind each girl.
All right, tip-off coming up. Conference tournament basketball, we're ready. Thanks for joining us on YouTube or Facebook. Here we go. 2-seeded Rockingham trying to take down 3-seeded Dudley here at the Rock. Reese Purtle will jump it off with Janiyah Terry. Junior versus junior face-off. Here's the tip. Purtle tips it their way. Ava Grace Pruitt gives it to Hargrove. Hargrove passes outside, near side wing, back up top. Top of the key, Lily Stripmatter. Now inside to Hargrove. Hargrove kicks it out. Pruitt, 3. Yes, sir! 3-0, 14 seconds in favor of your Rockingham County Cougars as the Panthers go the other way. Dudley Panthers swing it around the perimeter. Back up top now to number 10. Now 15 on the other side. Gives it back to Jalen Taylor. Taylor drives inside, kicks it out. Near side three-pointer to answer. No response. Fight for the rebound. Lainey Reb comes away with it. She falls down. Travel called.
Yep, had the ball, got off balance, fell back with it. Not much you can do about that.
Inbound from Raylan Baker. Far side corner. Three-pointer.
Way
Air ball.
short.
Offensive rebound and the putback. Raylan Baker with the second chance points. If you don't get the assist, you get the rebound and the putback. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's 3-2 in favor of Rockingham. Louis Stripmatter gives it to Pruitt. Pruitt back to Stripmatter. Stripmatter now to the far side corner. Cross-court pass. Pruitt, near side wing. Far side wing. Now
Reb wide open.
Oh, yeah!
Boom!
6-2 now. 2 for 2 on threes are the Rockingham County Cougars with 6 minutes, 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Kamora Haith gives it up. Now it's back out to Jalen Taylor. Taylor guarded one-on-one by Pruitt. Near side corner. Now in the short corner, thinks about it, guarded by Reb, double team, gets it out of there, far side corner, inside, and she stepped out of bounds. 4-point lead for Rockingham, a minute and a half into this one, as the Dudley Panthers retreat into their defense. Pruitt now on the near side, gives it up, far side wing after the skip pass. Now back up top. Stripmatter goes with her left, throws it, far side corner. Reb thought about it, gives it inside. Purtle back out. Reb thought about a three, pump fake, puts it up, short corner jumper, in and out.
Oh!
Nice shot there, just didn't get the roll. Going the other way is Dudley, almost stolen, but Pruitt dribbles it out of bounds on the steal. Six minutes, 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 6-2. Rockingham County girls with the lead.
and classic Rockingham County girls basketball. Pass around the perimeter, look for the open shot, play good defense.
Now up top, now near side corner, thinks about it, gives it back. Taylor. Now inside, pass is deflected, but they recover. Janiah Terry with the ball, guarded one-on-one, drives through traffic. Near side corner three from Jalen Taylor, way off the mark. Reese Pirtle with the rebound. Pirtle goes the other way, gives it to Pruitt. Pruitt, double teamed, gives it back up to Reb. Reb, now in the logo, straight matter. Reb, near side wing. Pruitt, another three.
From the corner.
Short, Renata Hargrove tries to get the rebound, just couldn't get two hands on it, and it goes out of bounds. 5 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 6-2, Rockingham County over the Dudley Panthers. Dribbling up is Kimora Haith, who gives it to the far side wing. Janiah Terry gives it back. Now in the near side corner is Jalen Taylor. Taylor gives it up top to Raylan Baker, who gives it away. Janiah Terry, now it's on the far side corner with Kimora Haith. Haith gives it back up top to Taylor. Taylor takes her time on the logo as Rockingham drops back into a 2-3. Far side corner now, Dudley with the ball, continuing to pass the rock. Near side corner, dribbles up top, loses a handle on it, kicks it out before the travel is called. Baker gets it, near side wing. They went through about 8 shot clocks as the three-pointer finally goes, and it goes down for Dudley to make it 6-5. 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Janiah Terry with the three ball there.
That possession took up a lot of time. Reese Pirtle throws it, overthrows it.
Way too tall.
Almost hit a cheerleader, but it didn't.
You would have liked that.
No. It wouldn't have been fun to commentate, because at first you're like, oh yeah, this is a shocking moment I get to cover, but then it's like, no. Near side corner, thinks about a three, gives it back up top. Far side wing, top of the key. They continue to just pass it around the three-point line. Now it's inside with number 20. She kicks it out. Elbow jumper for the lead. Dudley misses that one. Too strong off the back iron. Renata Hargrove with the rebound. Strip Matter passes up top to Pruitt, who's triple teamed. She's going to draw it back out, gives it to Strip Matter, who's guarded one-on-one. Pruitt in the corner, throws it away. It's stolen by Dudley. Dudley goes the other way. And it's stolen from behind, Renata Hargrove. Now Pruitt has it. 1-on-2, draws it back out. Pruitt back up top. Lily Strip Matter thinks about it, drives with her left. Pruitt, corner three. Off the mark. Renata Hargrove with the rebound, fights her way inside, kicks it out. Reb. Reese Pirtle, the three. Off the mark. 6-5 here in the first quarter. Rockingham girls with the lead. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go in this conference semifinals action. Thanks for joining us. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, drop a comment, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube. So happy to have you along. Dudley with the ball in the far side corner. Now gives it back up top. Near side corner, thinks about it, gives it back.
I did
Raylan
a double
Baker with
take
the
when
ball.
you said Pirtle with the three-point attempt. Normally we see her down low.
Well, she takes some threes. She's not a bad shooter either. Going inside to the elbow, kicks it out. Too strong pass, but she recovers. Goes along the baseline, kicks it out. Three-point opportunity, and she drains
And
it.
hit it.
8-6 now, and Dudley is on a 6-0 run.
And Janiah Terry with another three ball.
Dudley with the lead. Ava Grace Pruitt back up top to Strip Matter. Strip Matter inside. Reese Pirtle wide open, misses the layup. They fight for it all on the ground, and going the other way is Dudley. Dudley recovers. 2-on-3 now. She draws it back out. Janiah Terry, that is, gives it up top. Top of the key. Takes a three in her face. Too strong, and it went off the top of the backboard, out of bounds, as Macy Hardy will sub in for the first time this game, taking the place for Renata Hargrove. Lainey Reb stays in. She'll inbound the ball to Lily Strip Matter, who's all alone in the backcourt. Down by 2 points, 2 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Rockingham with the ball. Strip Matter dribbles forward. Reese Pirtle now gives it to Pruitt. Pruitt back up top. Strip Matter almost had it stolen. Out of bounds, and they say it's staying with the Rockingham County Cougars. That one's off of Jewel Pass, the senior for Dudley, who got a little bit overzealous. Gives it back to Strip Matter. Strip Matter dribbles across the timeline. Goes forward, thinks about a three, inside, a dangerous pass. Macy Hardy somehow comes away with it, toes the line, and throws it off the foot of Kylie Jackson.
Heads up play for Hardy there. That's a senior move.
Genius play. Pruitt will inbound on the baseline.
And that's
Guarded by Raylan Baker. She's got to get it in. She tries to, off the hands of Stripmatter. Nobody was wide open.
Rockingham County's got to take better care of the basketball. 5 turnovers already.
Raylan Baker will inbound in the backcourt to Jalen Taylor. Maybe some nerves getting to him.
Briley Boone's checked into the game.
Who did she check in for? Lainey Rev. Near side wing, near side corner. Dudley with the ball, goes inside, 2 steps, kicks it out, 3-pointer again off the backboard. Rebound, Jewel pass. She dribbles out the senior short corner jumper, and
That's
she
good.
makes it. 10-6 now. 90 seconds to play in the first quarter, and Dudley with the lead. Lily Stripmatter dribbles forward as she's guarded one-on-one in the backcourt by Janiyah Terry. Does a spin move, goes the other way, thinks about it. Cross-court pass. Macy Hardy drives, and she's fouled. Thanks for joining us on Roco Radio, YouTube, or Facebook. So happy to have you along for this conference semifinals action. 1:18 to play in the first quarter. Macy Hardy at the free throw line trying to stop that 8-0 run that has them down 10-6. Misses it off the front of the rim. Still 10-6. Opportunity to make it a one-possession game. Hardy makes the second one, swishes it. So now 10-7. 1:15 to play in the first quarter. Going forward is Dudley. Guarded one-on-one by Briley Boone. 10-on-10. Almost stolen. Knocked away.
Stolen.
Boone gets it. Boone gives it to Stripmatter. Stripmatter goes the other way. Gives it to Hardy. No, it's stolen. Stolen by Jewel pass. Pass goes the other way. One-on-one with Stripmatter. Thought she was fouled.
Too strong.
Offensive rebound, kicks it out, goes back up with it, makes the layup. 12-7 now in favor of Dudley with less than a minute to play in the first quarter as Stripmatter dribbles forward. She gives it to Pruitt. Pruitt's double teamed. Cross-court pass to Boone. Now back up top to Stripmatter. Stripmatter on the logo, drives to her right, gives it to Pruitt in the corner. Pruitt, dangerous pass, gives it to Hardy, back to Pruitt. Pruitt up top, near side wing, thrown away. Going the other way now is number 15 for Dudley. She drives inside, puts it up, off the backboard and missed. Jewel pass the rebound, kicks it out, she's fouled. On the floor.
Stripmatter picks up the foul. Her first personal. Team foul number 1.
Here's the inbound. Almost stolen, tipped out of the sky, but Dudley recovers. 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Dudley up by 5. Jewel pass, stutter step, almost traveled twice, gives it up, 3-pointer, misses that one. Reese Pirtle the rebound. They've got 13 seconds to work with as Lily Stripmatter dribbles forward. Guarded one-on-one, gives it up, stolen by pass. 5 seconds to play in the first. Pass, goes up, puts her shoulder into her, misses the shot. They miss the extra shot, and that'll end the quarter. Misses the layup.
And then rolls one around for 4 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like the rim was holding on to the ball there for a few minutes. And with half the time taken off the clock by that one shot, we head to the second quarter. So, Hadley, what are you thinking? Down by 5, what do you say if you're Jesse Wall?
They've got to get their heads in it, and they've got to take care of the basketball. They committed 7 turnovers in the first quarter. That's not going to cut it. They've got to get in strong, rebound strong. They're doing a fairly good job. They need to put a little bit more pressure on the perimeter, I think, on defense. But other than that, they just need some shots to fall.
Well, it also looks like more of those passes could have been stolen. It just really seemed like some dangerous throws they were making there.
Oh, they were absolutely making dangerous passes. That's part of taking care of the basketball is you have got to make smart passes and not just throw the ball away. But after one quarter, Reb has 3, Pruitt has 3, Hardy has 1. On the Dudley side, Pass has 2, Haith has 2, Terry has 6, and Baker has 2.
Coming back in are the starters for Rockingham as Dudley will inbound and go the other way. 7:55 to play in the first half. It's 12-7 in favor of Dudley. Dribbling the ball is Kimora Haith. Haith goes through her legs a couple of times, gives it to Jalen Taylor near side, back to Jewel Pass. Pass, takes her time, gives it up top to number 21, Janiyah Terry, back on the far side wing. Now Pass, takes a dribble with her left hand, shoots. In and out on the 3, going back up strong. They missed that shot, out of bounds off of Lainey Rebb. So a couple of shots just missed there by Dudley.
And the Cougars are not being aggressive on the boards here. They've got to block out for these rebounds.
Inbound, almost stolen by Ava Grace Pruitt and out of bounds. Don't say anything.
Hey, I mean, she knew it was off of her. She goes to toss it back to the referee, and the referee just takes it off his body.
Inside. Oh, blocked by Hargrove. Going the other way is Strip Matter. She gives it to Lainey Rebb. Rebb thinks about it. Back up top to Strip Matter. Strip Matter to Rebb. Rebb inside. Pass deflected and stolen. Going the other way now. Full steam ahead is Terry. Terry to Jewel Pass. Pass, pull-up jumper. Makes the shot.
Good shot.
14-7 now, a minute into the second quarter as Strip Matter brings it up. Dudley's still down. Dudley's still up, Strip Matter with the ball. Goes to her left, tries to pass it, deflected and out of bounds. Dudley seems to have all the momentum right here, and they seem to be into this. Ava Grace Pruitt will inbound.
Well, we also know how Rockingham County can just go on a tear and put up 16 points in 2 minutes.
Pruitt inside, Reese Pirtle wide open, missed the layup. Going the other way. Jewel Pass, drives, has it stolen by Strip Matter. Strip Matter gives it to Hargrove, back to Strip Matter. 6 minutes, 40 seconds to play in this first half. Down by 7, Rockingham with the ball. Strip Matter goes up to Rebb in the corner. Rebb back to Strip Matter. Strip Matter cross court to Pirtle. Pirtle kicks it back out to Strip Matter. Strip Matter has it stripped away. Late whistle, but a foul called.
Looks like it was on number 20.
Strip Matter's trying to say was shooting. I don't know if you really have an argument for that there, but
hey, you give it the shot,
Sometimes you shoot it like that. Just
it looked
hold
like
it to your side and launch it.
Well, it looked like she was trying to come up with it.
Ball goes on the ground, and it's considered out on Dudley. They say it was out on her knee.
It looked like she was trying to come up from her right side up with it, but it didn't. She didn't make it up.
To inbound. It's getting loud in here for Dudley. Pruitt kicks it out to Strip Matter, gets it in clean. Strip Matter drives, gives it up. Rebb back to Pruitt. Pruitt drives inside, going up strong. She's blocked.
And she's blocked.
Rejected, but the ball goes on the ground. Back to Pruitt. Pruitt, the 3! Oh, no.
Off the mark.
Trying to stop the bleeding, but couldn't. 2 minutes into the second quarter, it's still a 7-point lead for Dudley. Dudley draws it back out, back up top to Jalen Taylor. Taylor with the ball on the paw print logo. Taking her time, number 10. 2-3 defense for Rockingham as they move into a double team. And they're getting really aggressive here. Knocked out of bounds. And they say it's staying with Dudley. But maybe this aggressiveness.
Well, they need to return it a little bit. They need to return it a little bit because Dudley is being extremely aggressive, both going to the ball and on the boards. And Rockingham's going to have to pick up the aggression a little bit.
Back up top. Drives, kicks it out near far side wing. 3-pointer. No, sir. Foul called on the floor as Kylie Jackson went falling down. And it'll stay with Dudley. On the inbound will be Janiyah Terry.
I'm not sure who they called the foul on there.
Terry, the junior, will inbound, gives it out. Haith kicks it to Pass. Pass, stutter step, kicks it out. Corner 3, bounces up high, and off the top of the backboard, it's going the other way.
And Lainey Rebb was credited with the foul on the floor, her first and the team's first.
Inbound to Strip Matter. 5 minutes, 20 to play in the first half. 14-7 in favor of Dudley. A low-scoring affair here. Rebb with the ball on the sideline, gives it back. Strip Matter. Strip Matter guarded one-on-one on the far side wing. Backs into her. Spin move on her left-hand side. And through contact, loses the ball, going the other way.
Oh! Reese Pirtle with the rejection.
Smacks that thing out of there. Down by 7, exactly 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Rockingham trying to get this ball back. Dudley with it at the top of the key. Near side wing now, it's dual pass. She gives it back up top to number 15. It's Kimora Haith, guarded in the 2-3 defense. Pass, now makes the extra pass to the corner. She drives, loses the handle on it, past the 3, misses it. Rebound, Pirtle comes down with it, and she's fouled by number 22, Raylan Baker.
Man, she almost pulled her shirt off of her.
With 4:39 to play in quarter number 2, it's 14-7. Dudley Panthers lead the Rockingham County Cougars. Louis Stripmatter drives forward, makes a spin move, guarded heavily by their guard, gets it up to Pruitt. Pruitt back to Stripmatter, but it's stolen. Nice hands there by Dudley. Going inside is Haith. Kimora Haith makes it with her right hand. Now a 9-point lead for Dudley as timeout is called.
Yep, Coach Wall
by
needs a
Jesse Wall.
timeout.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the traffic circle. Tonight's game is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. It's located at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating its 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your Niece's Sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. Stripmatter dribbles the ball up. She gives it to Pruitt, near side. Reb has it now. Reb inside to Pirtle. Pirtle goes up strong through contact. Fight for the ball. Going the other way is Dudley after the contact. Going inside. Stolen. Stolen by Hargrove. Hargrove to Stripmatter. Stripmatter gives it to Pruitt. Pruitt thinks about it. Gives it back out to Reb. Reb to Stripmatter. Back to Reb. Reb near side wing. Now to Pruitt in the corner. Pruitt drives to her left. Kicks it out. Stripmatter. Quick 3. Off the mark. I don't think they've scored this half. This quarter.
They haven't scored this quarter yet.
Going up on the baseline,
blocked
blocked off the backboard like LeBron James, but she gets it back and makes the layup. 18-7 now with 3.5 to play in this first half. Dudley with the lead. Stripmatter dribbles up, gives it to Pruitt, knocked out of bounds.
And we're going to see Macy Hardy and Briley Boone check in. Laney Rebb and Renee Hargrove will go off. And we've got a timeout.
Timeout called. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the traffic circle. It's an 11-point lead for Dudley with 3 minutes, 18 seconds to play in this first half. Ava Grace Pruitt will inbound to Lily Stripmatter. We've seen slow starts out of the Cougars before, and they've come back to win. Stripmatter goes the other way, gives it to Pruitt, knocked out of bounds off of number 15. Kimora Haith. Pruitt will inbound. Gives it up top, stolen. Stolen out of thin air by dual pass, but stolen back by Pruitt. Pruitt, 2-on-3 now. She's got Pirtle with her. Gives it back up top to Stripmatter. Stripmatter jumps her and is blocked. Going the other way now is Dudley. One-on-one with Hardy. Goes up strong, front of the rim. Macy Hardy tries for the rebound, misses it. And an offensive board and layup makes it 20-7 for Dudley now. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go in this second quarter as Stripmatter dribbles forward. Stripmatter on the far side, gives it inside to Boone. Bradley Boone is blocked. Boone kicks it out. Stripmatter to Pirtle, far side. Pirtle, cross-court pass. Hardy misses the jumper. Ball on the ground, fight for it. Going the other way is number 22, Raylan Baker. Baker gives it to Pass. Pass. Now on the near side to Janiah Terry, back up top to Pass. 13-point lead for Dudley with about 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Dribbling the ball is number 15. Now on the far side wing, back up top. Now on the near side, cross-court pass. Thought about a three. Took her time, dribbles forward, knocked away by Pruitt. Pruitt's got an open lane, one-on-one with Raylan Baker, goes up strong, foul. Tonight's game is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store, located at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrates their 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your Nice's Sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise.
Pruitt missed the first free throw attempt. Here's the second. And that one's in. Finally, they break the scoring drought.
Dudley leads by a dozen with 1 3/4 of a minute to play in this first half. Some aggressive defense now out of the Cougars as Pruitt goes up top. Dribble pass on the far side wing, gives it back up top on the logo to Kimora Haith. Haith takes her time with 90 seconds to play in quarter number 2 and gives it up. Are they playing 4 corners with about 17 minutes to play?
Yeah, they're playing the 4 corners.
Misses the shot. Stripmatter with the ball now. Stripmatter gives it to Pruitt. Pruitt gives it to Hardy. Hardy toeing the line. Makes the shot, though. And now 20-10, the first field goal of the second quarter. Comes about 7 minutes in. But it's now 20-10. Finally breaking the drought. Kimora Haith gives it up to number 21 on the far side. Back up top to the logo. 50 seconds to play as she holds onto the ball, forces Bradley Boone to come up top to her. Goes to her right, inside, knocked out of bounds by Maisie Hardy's shin. Interesting. Checking back in is Jalen Taylor for the Dudley Panthers. 10-point lead, 3/4 of a minute to go in the second quarter. Rockingham down by 10. Inside, goes up strong, misses the shot, knocked out of bounds by Dudley over the back of Stripmatter, who kind of wanted a foul there. Bradley Boone will inbound to Stripmatter. Stripmatter dribbles up. Stripmatter goes to her right. Thinks about it, keeps going to her right. Now in the corner to Hardy. Hardy back up to Bradley Boone. Boone thinks about it, goes forward to Pirtle. Pirtle on the free throw line, near side wing, cross-court pass. Pruitt, the three, laces
in there!
20-13 now. 15 seconds to play in the second quarter. Far side, Dudley taking their time, stolen by Pruitt. No, it's not. They get it back. 5 seconds to play now in the first half. Taking too much time, 2 seconds left. Got to go up with it. Good defense here, and it's going to halftime with just a 7-point lead for the Dudley Panthers.
Again, you got to wonder why they didn't get a shot up there at least.
Well, because Rockingham's good. Let's just leave it at that. I mean, they may have made some very bad plays
on that series. It was great defense on that series. But that was also just a brain fart on the point on the.
Sometimes you blank out.
Obviously. That was like a glitch in the Matrix.
Okay. Anthony's going to bring you some halftime stats here in a minute. But first, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed in late 2023, but they were the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness, Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit ancoracc.org. Just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. Rockingham Update is the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events promotion and broadcast, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. For local programming, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv, your #1 IPTV station in Rockingham County.
Make sure you take this time to visit the concession stand out in the lobby area. Visit the concession stand in the lobby area. Thank you for your support of Rockingham County Athletics. Visiting our concession stand. Thank you.
All right, through 2 quarters of basketball, Rockingham scoring. Ava Grace Pruitt with 7 points, Macy Hardy with 3, and Lainey Rebb with 3. Just 3 Cougar players on the board right now. For the Dudley Panthers, Jewel Pass has 4 points in the first half. Kimora Haith has 4 points in the first half. Janiah Terry has 9 points in the first half. Raylan Baker has 4 points in the first half. Correction on that. Janiah Terry has 8 points in the first half. So 4 scoring for Dudley, 3 for Rockingham. And first half turnovers were the story for the Cougars. Turned it over 10 times in the first half. They've played games where they have not turned the ball over 10 times in a game. Just a little bit of sloppy basketball tonight. I expect Coach Wall is going to have a lot to say to them in this short 10-minute halftime period.
Hadley, what's the biggest adjustment you would make if you're Jesse Wall, if you make any at all?
They're going to have to start pressuring Dudley's perimeter players. Dudley's been content all night to just stand out there outside of that 2-3 zone, pass around the zone, pass it back around the zone, pass back around the zone, and work for an open shot. You got to put some pressure out there on the perimeter, and you've got to start making some better decisions with your passes and your shooting.
Yeah, when I first started, broadcasting basketball, and I was looking at the stats for Rockingham, the first thing that stood out to me was, how does the team get that many steals when there's not even usually that many passes in a game? And
their big
and they're not really being aggressive right now. I don't know what's going on there.
They're not.
But when they have done it, it's worked. I mean, Ava Grace Pruitt has kind of flustered them there, and then you got people like Renee Hargrove fighting for the rebound and fighting on the ground for those stolen balls that are deflected. Maybe fluster Dudley a little bit.
Yeah, and they've got 7 steals tonight. Ava Grace Pruitt with 2, Lily Stripmatter with a couple, Renee Hargrove with a couple, and Briley Boone with 1. So they're frustrating Dudley's offense at times, but it's usually their steals.
But it feels like they should be doing that every possession.
Yeah, and a lot of their steals are coming when Dudley goes to come off the perimeter on the drive and then dish. That's where Rockingham's stepping into the passing lanes more. And Rockingham is being out-rebounded. They've only got 8 total rebounds on the game so far. And Dudley has that many on second chance points. Reese Pirtle's got a couple of blocks. Renee Hargrove has a block. And the assists are fairly low, which is uncharacteristic of Rockingham. 3 assisted baskets, which, I mean, they've only scored 4 field goals.
Do you think nerves could be playing into what's going on right now?
I mean, that's a possibility, but,
Hadley doesn't feel nervous ever, so he can't really relate to these players.
Well, I mean,
No, seriously.
You're at home. You're playing against a team that you've already played twice. You beat them in your last meeting. There's a lot of factors there that go into nerves, and, with it being for the conference tournament and to advance in that tournament, I could see a certain level of nerves possibly coming into play. But, Coach Wall preaches that they just treat it every game as a new day, and it's just a basketball game, and you just got to win that day. You don't get ahead of yourself. You go out there and you do what you have to do on that day.
That doesn't determine whether you get nervous or not. I mean, you have to say that to calm the nerves. And I think, kind of they got that good little run in the final minute, 10 seconds of the second quarter.
And they started off hot. I mean, for the first 2 minutes of the game, they were hot. They were playing well. And then it's like their brain shut down for a little while. And then they came back out and, at the end of the first half there, they kind of woke back up again. But Dudley is so athletic. They're quick. And they're aggressive. They are extremely aggressive. And their aggression and they're willing to be that level of aggressive I think it's kind of gotten into the Cougars' heads a little bit.
Yeah, but you got to answer with your own aggression, not become more timid with that. But
absolutely.
I know on offense, they've been a little bit too aggressive, thinking they can throw these baseball-style passes like Jeremy Rosenbaum shooting it, and hope that it zips into the hands of their teammate, and they're thrown into double coverage, literally.
Yeah, I mean, they think they're Nick Rumbly throwing these 93-mile-an-hour fastballs. Well, you don't throw it that hard.
See, well, they're throwing it hard, but they're throwing it
as hard as they can.
Two people trying to intercept it.
People are just stepping into that lane and they're tipping it away. And part of it is I think they're becoming a little predictable with it. They're trying to go cross court a little too often. Sometimes that double pass where another player touches it in between is quicker and it's a whole lot safer than trying to make that skip pass all the way across court.
20-13. We've got about a minute to go until the second half starts off. Rockingham down 7 points. They didn't score until there were 70 seconds to play in the second quarter left. They didn't score their first points of the second quarter till then. Avery Grace Pruitt hit a free throw and a 3. Dudley's not doing too well offensively for the volume of shots.
Well, I mean, they go on a 7-point run basically to start it, and they don't score. And then they go on a 6-point run to end the half, and that's their 13 points. Meanwhile, all the area in between was all Dudley.
Yeah. So maybe see if that momentum continues into the second half. Thank you guys so much for listening. YouTube or Facebook starters come back out for Rockingham. Lenny Webb, Ava Grace Pruitt, Renaya Hargrove, Lily Strittmatter, and Reese Pirtle.
I don't know what Coach Wall said to him in the locker room, but let's hope he rallied the troops and woke them up.
Pruitt will inbound. Gives it up to Strittmatter. Strittmatter guarded in the backcourt by number 21. Dribbling forward is Pruitt now. Back to Strittmatter. Strittmatter cross court. Renaya Hargrove. Hargrove steps inside. Jump ball called. Possession arrow with Dudley.
And this pinning the ball on the hip is just not working tonight.
She's
They're
lucky
gonna have
she
to
didn't
go
get
up
called
with
for
two
travel.
hands.
Dudley It's almost intercepted.
Yeah,
Reese
Pirtle
Pirtle
playing
with the deflection
aggressive
out
on
of
the
bounds.
perimeter. That's more what you're used to seeing out of the Cougars.
Here's the inbound to number 21 on the elbow. Kicks it back out. Now on the near side wing. 2-3 defense once again. They're on their toes. Steps up into a 3. Uncontested. But they miss.
Red
with the rebound. Gives it to Pruitt. Pruitt dribbles back. Gives it to Stripmatter. Stripmatter will dribble across the timeline. Goes to her left. Stops on a dime. Pivots. Gives it up to Pirtle. Pirtle. Far side wing. Reb. Cross court skip pass. Stripmatter thought about it. Hit with her knee. Misses the shot on the baseline. Going back up is Reb. In and out. Offensive rebound, and she's fouled over the back. Presumably called on Kylie Jackson. So here's the inbound. Down by 7, Ava Grace Pruitt will pass it in. Gives it to Pirtle. Pirtle, 15 feet out, goes inside, misses the shot. Hargrove, offensive board, goes up, fouled. And she'll head to the line to shoot 2 as these Rockingham fans are back into it.
And that's the third foul called on Kylie Jackson.
Hargrove's first free throw makes it 20-14 now, just a 2-possession game. Hargrove, free throw number 2.
And that one's in.
Rattles in. 20-15 now, and this lead has shrunk. 8-0 run now for Rockingham. Knocked into the backcourt. Stripmatter, foot race for it, all by herself. Pull-up jumper, makes the shot, and it's a 1-possession game. 20-17, 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. And listen to these fans. Dudley taking their time. They look a little trepidatious after a 10-0 run by Rockingham County in the past 3 minutes of game time.
And it's lost.
Stripmatter has it. She goes forward. Cross court to Reb. Reb back up to Stripmatter. Stripmatter drives, thinks about it, pulls it back out to Reb. Reb drives in, gives it back to Stripmatter on the logo. Tried to get it to the corner, tipped out of the sky and stolen by Dudley. They pass it cross court, going inside, hands up, misses the shot off the backboard. Good defense there by Rockingham, making sure not to foul, and Stripmatter has the ball.
And Stripmatter just took away her lane, made her go around her to the baseline, and she didn't have the angle to shoot. Then Stripmatter turns around, gets the rebound.
The 3! Oh, yeah! Tie ball game! Pruitt, does she have half her team's points?
Ava Grace Pruitt with the 3 ball!
20-20! 5.5 to go in the third quarter. What a run!
Yes, Jay, she has scored half of Rockingham County's points. She has 10 of their 20.
And they've come at the right time. We are all knotted up with 5.5 to play in the third quarter. Timeout called by Dudley. This pendulum swung hard.
Well, I don't know what Coach Wall said to him at the half, but he said something.
Goodness.
And an update from our other county game being covered by Rocco Radio. The Moorhead Panthers are up in their conference tournament matchup, 18-16.
Thanks for joining us on YouTube or Facebook. If you're just tuning in, Rockingham went on a 7-minute stretch with no points, no field goals, no free throws, and it was 20-7, looking bad with 1:10 to go in the first half. But Ava Grace Pruitt led this team, and now a 13-0 run. We've got 5.5 to play in the third quarter, all tied up at 20. Here's the inbound from Raylan Baker into the backcourt. Kamora Haith. Stripmatter claps on the other team's elbow, and these fans are into it. Haith takes her time, dribbles forward, gives it to Pass. Back up top to Haith. Haith gives it back to Pass. Pass on the far side corner, back up top to Haith on the R in the center of the court. Still taking her time. 2-3 defense for Rockingham. Screen set on Pruitt, who just steps forward. Pass inside. Bad pass stolen. Stolen by Stripmatter. Stripmatter up top. Pruitt goes inside. The layup in and out.
And the Hargrove with the rebound and the putback.
Second chance points, and it's now a 2-point lead for Rockingham. Their first lead since it was 6-4 about 3 minutes in. Foul called on Hargrove, who looks
Good
a little bit
defense
shaken
there.
up.
It looked like 21 tripped over her own feet there, but they get Hargrove on the blocking call. Her first personal, first team foul of the third.
What a change of pace. Here's the inbound to number 15. Haith taking her time, gives it up to Pass. Pass now back top of the key. Near side, inside, Raylan Baker goes up. Foul called, I believe it was on Laney Reb. As the inbound will take place.
It was on Reb, her second.
Macy Hardy will check in and let Renaya Hargrove get a breather.
But they're saying it was on the floor, no shot attempt.
Here's the inbound from Baker. Gives it up, near side corner three. Trying to get the lead back. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound back up top to Pass. Near side corner. Thought about a three. Macy Hardy in her face. Gives it back up to the top of the key. Pass has it stolen by Pruitt. Pruitt going the other way. AGP fouled on the layup. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store, located at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrates their 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise.
Pruitt buried both free throws, and there's a three-point attempt from Dudley off the mark.
17-0 run for Rockingham. Near side corner, drives, pulls back out. Foul called off the ball, and it's going Rockingham's way.
Raylan Baker gets called for the moving screen against Lily Stripmatter. That's Dudley's fourth team foul. Third on Raylan Baker.
Red will inbound. Gives it to Stripmatter. Stripmatter dribbles forward, and they've moved into a press. Stripmatter calling for help. Full court pass to Pruitt. Pruitt tips it back in on the sideline, going for his dual pass. Thought about it on the elbow. Kicks it back out to 21. Now Kamora Haith has it on the near side corner. Down by 4 points are the Dudley Panthers after this crazy run by the Rockingham County girls. Melita in the comments, Moorhead up 24-20. We've got the same situation here with the Rockingham County girls. What a small world. I don't think I used that term correctly. Far side wing.
I don't know, it works in this situation.
Oh, of course. Near side, driving, pass, kicks it out. Haith trying to stop the bleeding, but she misses. Reb tried for the rebound, went down with it, airballed the layup. Stripmatter goes the other way. Stripmatter passes to Pruitt. Pruitt draws it back out. Gives it to Stripmatter. Stripmatter steps into a three. Count it! Oh, yeah! 27-20. It's a 20-0 run. This run has matched the overall points of Dudley as they go up, and they stop it. Way to suck the air out of the building, guys. Could y'all have done it at another time? 27-22 now. Cross-court pass. Hardy has it inside to respond, and she's fouled on the way up. Listen to these fans. Hardy misses the first free throw. Bradley Boone will check in for Laney Reb. Boone, the freshman, in her first conference tournament game. High fives Lily Stripmatter on the other side of the court as Hardy misses her second free throw. Now 1 for 4 on the night as it's a 5-point lead for Rockingham. Dudley dribbles the other way. Job's not finished though. It's just the third quarter. 2 minutes to play. Going up inside. Thinks about it. Kicks it out. Driving, now in the near side corner. Sidesteps. Deep two-pointer, misses the shot. Reese Pirtle the rebound. Bradley Boone with the ball. Boone to Stripmatter. Stripmatter back to Boone. Trying to cross the timeline. Back to Stripmatter. Stripmatter gets across. 5-point lead. Drives to her right. Into the corner. Back out to Reese Pirtle. Pirtle, dangerous pass, and it's stolen. Jalen Taylor comes away with it for Dudley. About 100 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Dudley down 5 with the ball. Guarded one-on-one by Ava Grace Pruitt. Inside. Blocked! Reese Pirtle with the ball. Goes to Stripmatter. Stripmatter dribbles forward. Gives it to Boone. Boone and Hardy got confused. Hardy is called for a travel.
Yeah, after she was tripped.
Stop.
Well, I mean, that looked like an elementary school prank. You had somebody laying behind you and you get pushed over top of them.
Oh, poor Hatley. You're bringing back some bad memories.
Hey, I was the one doing the pushing.
Back that far. Back in the 40s, as Dudley has the ball. Going up. Blocked! Sit out of there by Reese Pirtle. It's a minute 22 to play in the third quarter as Reese Pirtle smacks it. Here's the inbound, way overthrown, and it'll go into the backcourt where Haith will retrieve it. Down by 5. She dribbles forward, straight into Boone and Pruitt, the double team. Now in the near side corner, thought about a 3. Gives it deep two-pointer, makes the shot, and now it's just a one-possession game. Boone inbounds to Pruitt as the full court pressure comes. Gives it across to Stripmatter. Nice pass there. Stripmatter drives, puts it up, a floater.
Nice floater.
Oh, no. Foul called on Stripmatter. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. 27-24 in favor of Rockingham. On a 20-4 run, however.
And Stripmatter picks up her second personal. Team foul 3 of the third.
Now at the top of the key. Far side wing, far side corner, inside, goes up strong, blocked from
She's blocked from behind.
They get the ball back though. Cross court, 3-pointer to tie it. She makes the shot. 27-all. Stripmatter with the ball, half a minute to go in quarter number 3. Stripmatter dribbles forward for Rockingham. Corner 3, Pruitt! She puts it in! 30-27.
Ava Grace Pruitt with the dagger from the corner. Now
Pruitt goes the other way. Draws it back out, gives it to Boone. Boone, the layup, and it's good!
It's good!
32-27. 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Are they going to get a shot off? Puts it up, foul though. Foul called on Hargrove. Five-point lead for Rockingham might be sliced into after these free throws. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed in late 2023, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness, Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit ancoracc.org. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. Half a second to go, 4-point lead for Rockingham. The free throw is good, so they've got a slight chance. Stripmatter inbounds, and they'll just hold it. 32-29 now, a one-possession game at the end of 3 quarters. What a third quarter, though, by these Rockingham girls. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In, since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road, near the traffic circle.
Well, we went from a 7-point Cougar deficit at the half, and after this third quarter, we got a 3-point Cougar lead, 32-29. Pruitt with 8 points in the third quarter, 17 overall. Hargrove with 4, Strittmatter with 5, and Boone with 2 in the third quarter. What a run in that third quarter for the Rockingham County Cougars.
A 25-9 run overall since there was about a minute and 15 seconds remaining in that first half. Ava Grace Pruitt will inbound here in quarter number 4. Strittmatter with the ball. Dribbles forward, gives to Reb on the far side. Reb to Pirtle, Hargrove on the baseline, kicks it to the corner. Pruitt kicks it, other side, Reb, the 3!
Off the mark.
Going the other side now is Dudley. 1-on-4 though, she goes up strong, misses the layup. Hargrove rebound.
With a good rebound.
To Strittmatter. Strittmatter almost has it stolen, recovers. They call it double dribble. What? Had it knocked
That
away
was
from her.
tipped. Are you serious?
I'm surprised another referee didn't overrule it. I'm not one to usually say something, but
Yeah, boo him. Boo him.
here's the inbound for Dudley. 7 minutes, 29 seconds to play. It's 32-29 for Rockingham. Dudley trying to cut into it or maybe tie it. Near side corner, guarded by Hargrove. Inside, goes up strong, makes the shot. And it's now 32-31, a 1-point game. Strittmatter with the ball, gives it, oh, it's stolen. Stolen, but it goes out of bounds. Big opportunity missed there by Jalen Taylor, not being able to recover. And Rockingham has got to get their feet under them here.
Yeah. A little bit of a slow start to the fourth.
Strittmatter dribbles forward, gets across the timeline.
And they got the
Throws
trap
a dangerous
on.
pass, and it's stolen. Kamora Haith with the steal. Going the other way, 2-on-2, goes up strong. Knocked away, Pirtle comes away with it. Pirtle, guarded, tries to give it up to Strittmatter, and it's knocked out of bounds. They've really got to calm down here, looking frenetic.
Hey, why don't we tech up that coach here, Mr. Official?
Strittmatter goes the other way. 1-point lead for Rockingham. Yet to cross the timeline as she's guarded heavily. Gets it to Pruitt. Pruitt over to Reb. Reb short corner. Now inside to Pirtle. 3-pointer from Strittmatter. Buries it! A 2-possession game. 35-31. 6 minutes to go. Kamora Haith with the ball. Guarded 1-on-1 by Strittmatter. Now up top. Far side wing. Inside. Thinks about it. Gives it to the baseline. Near side. Short corner jumper. Misses the shot. Deep 2-pointer. Now
Pirtle with another rebound.
2-on-2 with Hargrove. Pruitt draws it back out. Gives it up to Reb. Reb to Strittmatter. Strittmatter to Pruitt. Pruitt dribbles forward. Deep 2-pointer. Misses the shot. Hargrove gives it up. Pirtle steps back. Now to Strittmatter. Strittmatter inside. Hargrove wide open. Makes the layup. Whistle blew. Travel call.
Travel!
Took the extra step. Still a 4-point lead though. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Thanks for joining us on YouTube or Facebook. So happy to have you along. It's a 4-point lead for Rockingham. They were down by as many as 13 with a minute to go in the second quarter, but they've made a great comeback and are now up by 4 here in the conference semifinals. Far side corner 3. They make the shot. 35-34 now as Laney Reb will inbound to Strittmatter. They've dropped out of that full court press, but she'll still be picked up. Now they've dropped back into that full court press as Reb gets it. Reb has it knocked out of bounds as she attempts to pass. Good hands there by Kylie Jackson.
Again, Janiah Terry for Dudley, 18 points on the night.
Pirtle gets the ball, goes to her right. Nice move there, loses it. Ball's on the ground, foul called. Foul called on...
Looked like on Laney Reb. What'd they say, she tripped her?
I'm not sure. 1-point lead, 5:08 to go. The pendulum keeps swinging back and forth of momentum.
And Boone's checking in for Reb, who has 3 personals.
Here's Dudley.
Looked like Coach Wall might be wanting to go with a little quicker lineup, and that was just a terrible pass attempt.
Bradley Boone, the freshman, getting her first taste of the conference tournament, will pass it in. Louis Strittmatter with the ball. 1 point lead for Rockingham as they back up. Strittmatter goes forward, gives it to Pruitt. Pruitt drives to her right. Gives it up to Hargrove. Hargrove drives. Fouled. Almost. 4:42 to go. Big chance to extend the lead here.
And that foul's on Jackson. Hargrove will get her 2 shot attempts. She's 2 of 2 from the stripe so far.
Free throw number 1 is good. 36-34, a little bit of breathing room, doubles the lead there. 4:42 to play here in quarter number 4 of the conference semifinals.
And Reynolds in the second.
That's why you put spin on the ball. Going the other way is Jalen Taylor. 3-point deficit for Dudley. Taylor gives it up to Kimora Haith on the near side wing. Back up top of the key. Drives, kicks it to the corner. Going in. Pruitt guards her. She gives it up. Now back to Taylor on that black R at center court. Kimora Haith gives it up to the elbow. Thrown away. And not able to recover it is Janiyah Terry. 4:13 to go. A 1-possession lead, though. Here's the inbound. Timeout called. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. In late 2023, their name changed, but they are the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness, Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit ancoracc.org. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. It's been an up and down game.
Up and down, back and forth, around the side.
However you want to describe it. Rockingham started out hot with a couple of threes, then they just lost momentum completely. Went 7 minutes without a field goal. We're down 20-7. But now it's 37-34 for Rockingham with halfway through the fourth quarter of this conference semifinals matchup with the Dudley Panthers. Strittmatter goes to her left. Pirtle, top of the key. Pruitt in the corner. Back up top to Strittmatter. Strittmatter takes her time. Gives it to Pirtle. Far side, short corner. Long 2, misses the shot. Raylan Baker with the rebound. Gives it up to Jalen Taylor. Now on the far side wing. Back up top. Dribbles it back out. Guarded one-on-one by Pruitt. Raylan Baker now on the far side volleyball line. Janiyah Terry gives it up to Jalen Taylor, who takes her time on the logo. Far side wing. Back up top. 3.5 to play here. Dudley takes their time, down by 3 points. Cross-court pass. Far side corner, three-pointer to tie it. She swishes it. 37 up. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Strittmatter the spin move. In the corner to Hargrove. Hargrove holds on to it, goes to her left. Pruitt draws back. Has to find a teammate, gives it to Pirtle, knocked away, thrown back in. Dudley has the ball. Going to the other side now, 2:50 to play. Top of the key. All knotted up at 37 with 2 minutes, 40 seconds to play in quarter number 4, conference semifinals. Who will move on? Short corner jumper, misses it. Renee Hargrove the rebound.
And she was pushed.
Yes. Thanks for joining us, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. Roco Radio is happy to have you along.
About time they got one right.
Less than 150 seconds to play here at the Rock as it's inbounded to Pruitt. Back to Strittmatter. Tie ball game between Dudley and Rockingham. These rivals over the years have split 5 of the last 10 games. Pruitt, three-pointer turnaround, plants it! Oh my goodness! She just did like a fadeaway three-pointer. What? Near side wing, back up top, 40-37 now, 3-point lead for Rockingham. Going inside with her left, goes up, blocked by Pruitt! Going up is Pruitt! Pruitt's got it, one-on-one with Raylan Baker, goes up, fouled, heads to the line. The roof would have came off if she would have made that shot.
Raylan Baker called for her 4th.
How many points does Pruitt have?
18.
Misses the first. Riley Boone, Renai Hargrove, Strip Matter, and Pirtle are out there. She makes the second one to make it a 2-possession game. 41-37. Kamora Haith with the ball, 1:45. Far side wing. Now in the corner, Kamora Haith, double teamed, goes along the baseline, lays it up. She's fouled on the way, but misses the shot.
Looks like she probably got by Briley Boone there.
Hargrove looks like she's the most upset, but they will call it on Briley Boone.
Yeah, the officials got that one right.
41-37, a high praise from Hatley. First free throw off the front of the rim. Trying to cut this to a 1-possession game is Dudley with Kamora Haith, the senior, at the line. Conference semifinals, Dudley versus Rockingham here at the Rock. Ava Grace Pruitt with, 19 on the night? As they miss that one.
Yeah,
Hargrove
19.
with the rebound. Hargrove to Strip Matter. Strip Matter goes across the timeline to Pirtle. Pirtle to Pruitt in the corner. Pruitt goes back up, gives it to Strip Matter. Strip Matter takes her time, trying to get a foul called. Raylan Baker very physical. Back up to Pruitt. Pruitt, timeout called.
And Coach Wall took the timeout there. Good call.
See, but 1:10 to go. That's when Ava Grace Pruitt got her 4 points at the end of last half. So you got to be nervous. Things happen in cycles. Thanks for joining us.
19 for Pruitt.
Drop your thoughts in the comments. 70 seconds to go. Who will move forward to the Mid-State 3A championship game? We presume Ben L. Smith will be playing Smith High School. They've won the past 3 titles in the Mid-State 3A. Rockingham handed Smith their first conference game loss earlier this season.
Yeah, beat them
In the
handily,
Mid-State
too.
3A. Beat them by 10. And they're trying to move on to face them tomorrow night. In Greensboro will be there if they make this.
And in Rock's first game against Smith, it was a 1-point win for Smith.
Here's the inbound from Pruitt. Pirtle gives it to Hargrove. Hargrove takes her time, 15 feet out, holds onto the ball, gives it back to Strip Matter. You got to be safe with the ball here. Don't allow a steal as the clock winds down. 59 seconds left. And foul called, intentional foul on Janiyah Terry.
Again, that's team foul number 4, so Rockingham County will be in the bonus on the next one. Hey, I'd be content to go to the free throw line.
Pirtle has it. Pirtle dribbles forward, goes up, back to Strip Matter. 45 seconds to go now, holding on to a 4-point lead. Strip Matter dribbles to her left. Foul call. Oh, I think they called it 5 seconds on her.
Are you serious?
That doesn't make sense.
Okay. She held onto the ball for a count of 4. I'm watching the referee. 1, 2,
He
3,
kept counting,
4,
but then
and she puts the ball down.
Yeah, she put it down, and
That
she made
starts
movement
it
towards the
over.
goal. She made movement towards the goal, so
That starts it over.
Jesse Wall is very frustrated.
Well, I don't blame him. That Are you serious?
43 and 3/10 of a second to go, but the number one thing here, if you're Rockingham, don't let it get in your heads. Some noticeable emotion on the far side of the court, but this is the happiest team in the county. Are they really going to let that get under their skin?
Well, I'll tell you, this is the kind of fire in their belly I've been waiting to see.
See, and even when they're at their angriest, they're still smiling. Here's the inbound. Kamora Haith will dribble across the timeline. 42 seconds to go. Rockingham leads Dudley by 4 in the conference semifinals. Near side wing, back up top, far side wing. Jewel pass drives inside. Corner 3, Braylon Taylor. Jalen Taylor misses it. Rebound
Hargrove with the biggest rebound of the game.
Boone to Stripmatter. Stripmatter drives the other way. 25 seconds to go. Intentional foul. Janiyah Terry sends Stripmatter to the line as these fans are into it. 24.8 seconds to go. Beginning of the game. It was terrifying. They were down 20-7 with a minute to go in the first half. It's now a 4-point lead in Stripmatter.
And they put senior Lily Stripmatter on the free throw line.
Misses the first. Stripmatter was a part of the last team to go to the Mid-State 3A championship as a freshman, and now as a senior, she has a chance to send them back there. 41-37. Here's her second free throw attempt. Makes
And
it.
that one's good.
5-point lead now. You got to bleed. 24 seconds off the clock. Dudley drives forward very fast. Foul called on Boone. It's on the ground.
Yeah, she hand-checked her coming through there when she went to go split the defense. But you've got fouls to give. That's not a bad decision.
Here's the inbound. Stolen!
It's stolen
by
away!
Hargrove! Foul called. Stripmatter heads to the line. She has a chance to put this game on ice with 2 free throws to make it a 3-possession game. 16 seconds to go in quarter number 4. Stripmatter heads to the line. 4-sport athlete trying to send them back to the championship. First free throw is good. Here she goes. The fans are into it. This is the moment. 6-point lead.
Make this a 3-possession game.
Puts the dagger in it. 44-37. Time draining off the clock for Dudley. Foul called and she'll shoot 2.
And Briley Boone gets called for the foul on the drive. That should have been called on the floor. The officials are doing everything they can to try and keep Dudley in this basketball game.
Stop it. Hadley, we had 10 seconds to go. You were doing so good. 44-38 now after the free throw is made. You got to get the rebound and you got to inbound it cleanly if they make it. Kamora Haith makes the second one. 5-point lead now for Rockingham. Timeout called by Jesse Wall. What are you thinking here, Hadley?
I'm thinking, set up your inbound. You've got to get it in clean. Get it into, I'm looking to either get it into Pruitt or Stripmatter. More than likely, they're your good free throw shooters. Another good option would be getting into Hargrove. Macy Hardy is 1 of 4 from the stripe tonight, so if she's in the game, she would not be the one I would choose to inbound it to. No one else has any attempts tonight. So I would be trying to get it into Hargrove, Stripmatter, or Pruitt.
I would do Stripmatter would be my number 1 option right here.
Well, Hargrove is 4 of 4 tonight.
Yeah, but Stripmatter just proved that she could make it in the big spot.
Oh, yeah,
with going 2 for 2 right there.
Well, any of those 3.
Hargrove's a good option, too.
Yeah, any of those 3 I would trust on the free throw line at this point.
How many, what did you say Pruitt's numbers were at the free throw line?
4-6 tonight.
Okay.
Stripmatter's
so
3 of 4.
Good numbers
and
by all 3 of them.
Hargrove's 4 of 4. So
Pruitt will inbound, 10.7 seconds left. 5-point lead for
Well, that
Rockingham.
takes one of your options. You got Hargrove stacked with Pruitt and Boone.
Here's the inbound. Pruitt has to find somebody. Gets it into Pirtle. Pirtle back to Pruitt. Whistle blows.
What is this about?
I think Pirtle was fouled. It didn't know it. It started laughing when she realized that she was fouled.
It looked like she got rid of it, but hey, what do I know?
Here's Pirtle.
And this
The
will be
junior
her
wearing
first
number
2
20.
attempts tonight.
8 seconds left. Up by 5.
Put these things in, Reese.
Misses the first. So I think right here, you miss it on purpose like Victor Wembanyama did it the other night, and just don't let them get their
A
offense
miss
set.
isn't going to hurt you.
Miss it. She did it. It didn't look like it was on purpose, but we'll show you she did it. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, step back 3, and that's it.
That's it!
Rockingham County Cougars are going to the Mid-State 3A Championship. What a comeback. Down 20-7 with 1:10 to go in the second quarter. They make an amazing comeback and punch their ticket to the championship for the first time in 3 years. Would like to thank you, the listener, on YouTube or Facebook, Ancora Compassionate Care, Circle Drive-In, Rockingham Update, and Sandy Cross General Merchandise for making this broadcast possible. Stay tuned. We've got Jonathan Hadley with some stats. Renaya Hargrove will be coming up here for a post-game interview, hopefully after Coach Wall talks to his players. What a job tonight. Rockingham County girls show some real fight there and make the comeback. (44-39). Rockingham County girls take down the Dudley Panthers. Ever since the two made it into the Mid-State 3A Conference, it was a 5-5 even split, including 1-1 in the postseason conference tournament. But now it's 6-5, and now it's 2-1 when it comes to Rockingham versus Dudley. They'll be heading to the championship game tomorrow at Smith High School in Greensboro. Be sure to listen to us wherever you get us at, whether that's on YouTube or Facebook. We'll be so happy to have you along. Had a great time tonight for most of it. You know, there were some parts there where I felt like I was going to start crying, but Rockingham makes the comeback. And they'll be heading to Greensboro looking for conference championship number 7. And including regionals, it would be conference championship number 9, I believe.
Well, let's start off with Dudley. Congratulations. Game well played tonight. Their 39 points came 2 from Carter, 2 from Jackson, 4 from Baker, 4 from Pass, 9 from Haith, and Janiah Terry, their leading scorer tonight with 18 points. That Janiah Terry is a talented player, and if there are any people from Dudley listening in, she's going to be something to look out for. Only a junior. She's got another year or two, so, you know, we're expecting her to do well in state playoffs and in the next season. As for your Rockingham County Cougars, Briley Boone with 2 points, Macy Hardy with 3, Laney Rebb with 3. Renaya Hargrove with 6, Lily Stripmatter with 11, and Ava Grace Pruitt, AGP, 19 points tonight.
Crazy. Some momentum swings. This was a truly wild basketball game. What's your biggest takeaway?
Very back and forth. The second half, Rockingham figured out how to take care of the basketball again, did much better with their ball control, came back together as a team, really, and played together in that second half. That run in the first half and that run to start the second half to take the lead into the third quarter was one of the best fundamental, gutsy pieces of basketball that we have seen all season. And it's the type of play that we have come to expect from these Rockingham County Cougar girls.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of comebacks now. So I won't say I was panicking, but I was wondering what I was going to do with all of the prep I had done for tomorrow's game, just in case.
Right. I mean, if they had lost the game, I guess you could just throw it in the fire pit and start prepping for state playoffs.
Much worse. I probably would have found some sort of paper shredder. I would have, I don't know.
But, folks, we will be bringing you the action from Smith High School tomorrow. Rockingham County will take on the winner of Smith and Eastern Guilford, but let's just be honest, it's going to be Smith.
So excited, trying to win their first conference title since 2012. I was 4 years old. Hadley was about 106. And
yeah, I'm about 970 now.
Yeah,
so
getting on up there.
But other stats for Rockingham County. Reese Pirtle had 6 rebounds. Laney Rebb had 4. Renai Hargrove ends the game with 10 rebounds.
10. How many points does she have?
She had 6. 6 points, 10 rebounds. She had an assist. She had 3 steals. She had a block. 4 for 4 free throws. A great game for Hargrove there, the sophomore forward. Steal numbers. Ava Grace Pruitt had 4 steals on the night. Lily Stripmatter had 5. Hargrove had 3, and Boone had 1. Block shots. Reese Pirtle blocked 5 shots. Macy Hardy blocked a shot. Renai Hargrove blocked a shot. It's the same story with Rockingham County. It's an all-around effort, and everybody contributes in their own way. If they're not putting up points, they're getting steals. They're getting blocks. They're getting rebounds. If they're putting up points, they're assisting others and getting points. It's team basketball, and I love watching this team play.
It's entertaining. We're excited to see them again tomorrow night. Renai Hargrove interview coming up. Hadley, any questions you have for her? Any questions you have for Hargrove, go ahead and put them in the comments, and we'll be sure to ask her. One of them is going to be what was going through her head when they were down by 13 points. And being down 13 when it's like 65-52 is no fun. But when you're down 20-7, that's not fun at all.
20-7 in the second quarter.
When it's low scoring like that, and you're
like,
not getting any points.
You're like, when are we going to get this thing together and start doing something? And, they came together there at the end of the second quarter, and they just maintained and held on and maintained and held on. And then they got the lead, and it's like they kicked into a different gear, and they were just not going to give it up for anything.
So, Hadley, what are you looking for tomorrow night?
Well, Smith, we got a little scouting report on them from a buddy of yours. Said they've got good guard play, which we saw a lot of tonight. Those Dudley guards, they're quick. They handle the ball pretty well. And I'll tell you, that Janiyah Terry, she's a shooter. Great player. Smith has three guards that are like that. Plus, they've got a post player that is supposed to be the real deal. Rockingham had Dudley at least equaled in size, if not outsized, down low tonight. So that was helpful in the post. Now, Smith has some post player that's 6'1", 6'2". Rockingham County's going to have to do a little something different, deny the paint for that individual, and make those guards beat you.
Renai Hargrove about to come up after the big victory.
I'm going to pass her off my headset.
All right, Renaya Hargrove here. Renaya, how's the win feel?
It feels amazing, actually. Like, I'm really glad that we won, and it was a tough win, but it was pretty good.
You've got some ice there. Can I ask about what happened?
I really don't know. It's just she hit
Well, like
my
what hurts? Your hand?
It's my
I saw the
thumb.
play.
Yeah, it's my thumb.
Okay. And left hand?
Yes.
All right, good. So what was your mindset when you're down 20-7? Were you nervous, scared? What were you thinking?
I just wanted to win, so I just kept pushing.
Just kept pushing. You got 10 rebounds tonight. What is your mentality when you're down there in the trenches getting those boards?
What?
What's your mindset when you're down there getting 10 rebounds? I mean, you've got to have some extreme willpower to do that.
I just keep getting them. I just don't think. I just really just jump.
You seem to take a beating during these games.
Yeah.
How often are you sore when you go home?
I'm sore every game.
All right. Where does this rank amongst your career wins?
This is like one of my top because I'm really glad that we won. That's really a big win.
All right. And what's the number one thing you're looking forward to in tomorrow night's game?
I'm just looking for our win.
All right. Thank you so much, Renaya. You did a great job tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Hadley, any closing thoughts? I think that'll do it for us.
Now, looking forward to going to Smith tomorrow and bringing y'all the action. Tune in on Roco Radio, Facebook, YouTube. We'll be there. And we're looking forward to seeing a Rockingham County Conference Championship.
We are very excited to cover tomorrow night's action. So, for Jonathan Hadley, I'm Jay Ramey. Thanks so much for listening to Roco Radio, Rockingham County Girls. Going to the championship tomorrow night.
Thanks for listening to Roco Radio's coverage of local high school basketball. To find out where we will be next, make sure you head on over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Radio Rockingham, where you can find this ball game as well as our schedule for what's coming up. You can also download our podcast of our games by heading to Spotify and searching for Roco Radio, or on Apple Podcasts, and also find our game archives on YouTube by searching for Roco Radio. Roco Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville has been serving the Reedsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970 by well-known entrepreneur Leo Rentz, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 Rockingham County Car Wash 3 years in a row. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Roco Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your Niece's Sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school basketball coverage on Roco Radio is brought to you by Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. Roco Radio basketball coverage is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split, or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. High school basketball on Roco Radio is made possible thanks to Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987, providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey when greater comfort and rapid response matter most. Make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local basketball teams on their journey towards successful seasons. Local basketball coverage is also made possible thanks to our friends at Rockingham Update, the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion and broadcast, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. For local programming, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv, your #1 IPTV station in Rockingham County. Thanks for listening to local basketball coverage on Roco Radio, your home for local sports and all the hits. Make sure you tune in 24/7, RocoRadio.com for great music, news, local weather, and so much more at RocoRadio.com.